Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, guys. Good morning, girls. How are you to Manhaj Schools for American Diploma? Today, inshallah, you'll study a new lesson in math, which is volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. You studied before surface area of cylinder, and you know that cylinder is a three-dimensional figure, has two parallel bases which are congruent, and they are circles. Okay, so the distance between center of the base and any point on the circle, it's what? It's radius. But the distance between the two parallel bases is called height. You studied it before. And also you studied surface area of the cylinder equal 2 pi r height plus 2 pi r square, where pi is 22 over 7 or 3.14, and r is radius of the base. Okay, and h is the height of cylinder, which is the distance between the parallel bases. Distance between the parallel bases. Okay, but what about the new rule today, inshallah, which is volume? Volume of the cylinder here is base area time height. Base area time height. And you know well, what is the base area? What's the area of the circle? The base area of the circle is pi r square. So the volume has another form, pi r square height. Pi r square height. Finally, we can say volume equal base area time height or pi r square height. And you know that circumference of circle equal 2 pi r, but area of circle equal pi r square. So finally we can say surface area of the cylinder equal 2 pi r height plus 2 pi r square, and volume equal base area time height or pi r square height. Okay, some exercise on it. The area of the base of the cylinder is 78.5. What's the volume of the cylinder? So first, you have the base area equals 78.5. So what's the volume of this cylinder? Yes, volume equal base area time height. So equals 78.5 times 11. 78.5 times 11, which is 863.5. So the volume equal 863.5. It is a direct question. Number two, what's the volume of the cylinder expressed in terms of pi? Okay, what's the what's the information here? B equal 4 pi. B means base area. So base area equal 4 pi. And the height equals 10. So I can find the volume equal base area time height equals 4 pi times 10. So what about pi? I said pi equals 22 over 7 or 3.14, or in terms of pi. In terms of pi means don't substitute by pi. Don't substitute by pi. Put pi like it is. Okay? So how to evaluate it? 4 times 10, it will be 40. Then the final answer, it will be 40 pi millimeter cube, because it's a volume. Next question. What's the approximate height of the cylinder? Use 3.14 for pi, and if necessary, round to the nearest tenth. Okay, first, what about information? Radius equals, yes, 10. Height, unknown. Volume, 3.314. But pi equal 3.14. Okay, it's a given. Okay, but how to find the height of the cylinder? First, put the rule of the volume. What is the rule of the volume? Rule of the volume is pi r square height. So I can say pi r square height equals 314. Then substitute by everything. Pi, you know it? Yes, I know 3.14 times radius. Yes, you have a radius equal 10. So 10 power 2 times height, I don't know what, equal 314. Then how to complete your question? First, you can multiply 3.14 times 10 power 2. It will be 314 times height equal 314. How to find the height? Yes, 314 times what equal 314? So height equals 1, equal 1 feet, equal 1 foot. Okay, next one. What's the volume of the cylinder? Use 3.14 for pi, and if necessary, round to the nearest tenth. Okay, first, what's the information? Here, height equal 4, circumference equal 22.4, and the required here is the volume. But if you want to find the volume, first you must find the radius. Then you can find the volume. Okay, if pi equal 3.14. Okay, this is a question. Okay, first, how to find the volume without radius? You don't know. You can't find it without radius. So how to find the radius? Using circumference. What's the rule of circumference of the circle? Is 2 pi r. So we can say 2 pi r equal 22.4. So 2 times pi, which is 3.14, times radius equal 22.4. Then multiply 2 times 3.14, it will be 6.28 times radius equal 22.4. Then divide by 6.28 to both sides, 6.28. Then divide 22.4 by 6.28. 6.28. Okay, so the radius will be radius equal 560 over 157. Okay, so now I have a radius. So how to find the volume? How to find the volume? Using, yes, direct substitution in its rule. So volume equal pi r square height. Pi is 3.14 times r square, which is 560 over 157 whole power 2 time height, which is 4. Then you can evaluate it using calculator. So it will be 159.8. 159.8 here centimeter. So the volume will be centimeter cube. Okay? Okay, yes. Let's go to the next. The volume of a cylinder is 225 pi cubic inches. And the height of the cylinder 1 inch. What's the radius of the cylinder? Okay, first, you have the volume. What's the rule of the volume? Pi r square height. So if the volume equals to 225 pi, so we can say pi r square height equal 225 pi. Okay, then you notice that here you have pi in both sides, so we can cancel them. So radius per 2 height equal to 125. And you have a height? Yes. The height equals what? 1 inch. So we can radius, we can find, we can say r per 2 times 1 equal to 125. So radius per 2 equal to 125. So how to find the radius? Using square root to both sides. Square root to both sides. So the radius equal 15 inch. Square root of 225 equal 15. Okay, last question for you. A company is designing a new cylindrical a water bottle like this figure. The volume of the bottle is 103. What's the radius of water bottle? Estimate using 3.14 for pi and round the to nearest hundredth. Okay, first, okay, put your information. Height equals 8.1. This number one. Number two, volume equal 103. Pi equal 3.14. What's the required? Required is radius. So first, substitute by the rule of the volume, which is pi r square height equal 103. Then pi is 3.14 times radius power 2, I don't know it, time height, which is 8.1 equals 103. Then first you can multiply 3.14 times 8.1. 3.14 times 8.1. Okay, it will be 25.434 times radius per 2 equals 103. Then you can divide by this number. Okay, you can divide, so 103 divide by 25.434, so radius per 2 equal 4.0497. 0497. But what's the required here? The required is radius, just radius, not radius per 2. So how to find the radius? Using square root. Using square root. So square root of the answer, square root of 4.0497, it will be approximately 2.01 to the nearest hundredth. So you need 2 decimal number. Thank you for listening and meet you after inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.